India's Lakshya Sen, though, registered a comfortable straight-game win over HS Prannoy to become only the third male player ever from the country to reach the quarterfinals of the Olympics badminton competition in Paris just a little while ago. The 22-year-old from Almora, reigning Commonwealth Games champion and a 2021 World Championship bronze medalist, looked in complete control as he notched up a 21-12, 21-6 win over world number 13 Prannoy in a 39-minute pre-quarterfinal clash. Sen joined Parupalli Kashyap and Kidambi Srikanth, who had reached the quarterfinals in the London and the Rio edition of the Olympic Games in 2012 and 2016 respectively. Currently ranked 22, Sen will now face 12th-seed Chinese Taipei's Chou Tian-shen in the quarterfinals. But yes, like I said, this was a difficult one. You didn't know who to cheer for because on one side of the court you had Lakshya Sen and on the other you had HS Prannoy. Quickly, this was another hugely disappointing result which I'm going to talk about now. Satwiksairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty's Olympic dream came crashing down as they lost to Aaron Chia and Wooi Yik of Malaysia in the men's doubles quarterfinal at the Games. One of the favourites for the gold medal, Satwik and Chirag, the reigning Asian Games champion and Commonwealth Games winners, squandered a first game advantage to go down 21-13, 14-21, 16-21 in what was a hard-fought quarterfinal against the world number 3 Malaysians. Aaron Chia, the 2022 world champions and Tokyo Games bronze winners, they will meet world number 1 and top seed Liang Weikeng and Wang Chang in the semi-finals. But okay, reactions from Vinayak on these two results. First one was a difficult one, but Lakshya was definitely the better one. I mean, he's been superb in this competition from the very beginning. The way he played against Jonathan Christie and today HS Prannoy, I mean, all he could win was 16 points. Again, Lakshya, who knew the conditions better, adapted better. Your thoughts?
Funnily, Meha, I thought Lakshya was the seeded player, but
Yeah.
but Prannoy was the seeded player. Prannoy never showed up today. I
Yeah.
don't know whether his former heel injury showed up. He was lethargic. He was not moving well on the court. It was pretty one-sided match. I mean,
Yeah.
starting off, he knew that one of the Indians will not be there in the next round because both of our boys were playing. But
Yeah.
it was so one-sided match. It was a very bad match to watch as a
Yeah.
player, as a follower of the game.
Yeah.
But like credit to Sen, like you said, I mean, he beat Jonathan Christie in the last match. I mean, he was the form player, and obviously we would think that Lakshya would win this match. But I never, in my thoughts, ever thought that this will be this one-sided. If you can, I
No,
mean, if I can say.
absolutely. And before we wrap this up, that's a big one. I mean, we really expected Satwik and Chirag to go all the way. What do you think happened there? I know they fought well, but your thoughts on, the whole game, and could they have done anything different?
Yeah, I thought they lost the momentum in the third game. They were leading 14-12, and there was this kill shot right on the net, and they played it safe. And after losing that match, they just lost the momentum. In the sense, Chirag, I mean, did not catch the flight of a serve. I think it was from Aaron Chia, and then there was a couple of net falls from Satwik-Sairaj, and then they were just. I mean, there was no serenity to how they play. These two are very dynamic. They go out and play a very attacking game. But
Yeah.
after losing that sort of momentum, they were not there. You could see that they had just given up. I don't know what happened after that because they could have gone into a three-point lead and that could have made them very comfortable. But
Yeah.
after losing that point, they never showed up in the sense. I don't
Yeah.
want to use the word showed up, but they just lost momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, it was their game to. I mean, it was their match to win.
Yeah,
Even
just
in
suddenly lost the
uh,
momentum somehow, very strangely. We don't see that, very often from these guys. But when I completely out of time, and it was one of those days when some of the big names were eliminated for India. So as much as we want to celebrate that medal, we also have to keep this in perspective that, Satwik-Chirag have been knocked out. There's also Nick Zareen. One thought that she'd go all the way. So yes, but then it's a brilliant and a wonderful day for shooting because Swapnil Kusale won a bronze for the very first time in this event, which is 50-meter air rifle 3 positions event. But Vinayak Padmadev, thank you so much for joining us here, sir.
yeah, lovely talking to you as always.
All right, with that, it's time to wrap this up. News 9 Live is where you get all the latest from these Olympic Games. So log on, please follow us. And for now, goodbye. Thanks for watching.